It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I went to my local bottle shop and I picked up a bag of beer. This one that I got ready for review is called Omnipollo Prize Pils. And if you told me beforehand that I was going to go into a bottle shop and buy an Omnipollo beer, I would have probably been a bit like, maybe not, because of all of their kind of like wacky cream cake beers that they produce. But I seen this and I thought, oh, because they are a quality brewer, no doubt about it. Omnipollo are a quality brewery. It's just the beers that they produce are not always to my taste. But a Pilsner, brew a Pilsner Omnipollo, and I am all over it. This is called Prize Pils. It cost me £3.70, 4.8% ABV, produced in Sweden. Here's my, let me show you. Here's my big bag of beer that I bought. Whenever I go to a bottle shop, I do indulge myself. I do indulge myself because, well, I see the beers and I go, I'm just going to buy about 3 or 4 beers. And then I end up, well, I haven't told the wife how much I spent, put it that way. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Oh, hang on a minute. I said the Swedish company, but I'm reading Bavaria here on the side of this bottle. We'll have a look now. Let me concentrate on the pour a moment. This could be tremendous. This could be really tremendous beer. I was curious when I brought this bottle home because the bottle has track marks on it. Now here's another bottle. That one doesn't. That's a Tegan, so that's another beer that I bought. That's going to be the next video. Really looking forward to that. Tegan special. But anyway, it's got track marks on it. And it's not often that you see Swedish beer with track marks on the bottles, which suggested to me, oh, that's interesting. It's also in a German style bottle as well. Exactly the same as the Tegan. So it's been brewed by Omnipollo at the Camba Brewery in Germany. Oh, there we go. There we go. So it's proper German pils. Beer in the glass. We've got a 3-finger white head. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the middle of the glass. And yes, lovely and hazy. Look how lovely and hazy that beer looks. Straw coloured. Lovely. Let's get the aroma. It's unfiltered. There's not there's no big lumps and chunks in the bottom there. It's probably just unfiltered with a bit of maybe fine yeast. I can't see any yeast, but there might be some fine yeast in there. Let's get the aroma. Now then, this is a beer, just by putting it to my nose, this is a beer I could drink on a daily basis. It's got a wonderful crispness to it. It's citrusy in a kind of traditional German citrus kind of spicy manner. Lemon and spices. Peppery. Yeah, it smells out of this world. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow. I'm going to put this down. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fantastic beer. fantastic. I have been, well, I'm not, let's talk about the beer first, then we'll talk about Omnipollo later. It's crisp, it's drinkable, it's refreshing. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. The last 2 or 3 years, I have fallen head over heels in love with German Pilsners, German Helles Lagers, German Weiss beers, Dunkels, Bocks, anything really from Germany. Even the German Schürlenköhler smoke beers. I mean, I like them as well. German beer for me is at the absolute kind of pinnacle. Yeah, I reckon that's why David Bowie moved there. I reckon if you ask David Bowie why he moved to Germany, it was probably for the beer, you know. I could just pack up and go now, I could just pack a suitcase, jump on a train and just go to Munich and just stay there for the rest of my days. I'd have a massive beer belly out here in about 2 years' time, but hey ho, I've enjoyed my life, you know. This is just stunning beer. Lovely bitterness on the back end, fantastic drinkability. Wow. Omnipollo. So I'm going to tell you about my journey, my experiences and my journey with Omnipollo. My journey started my experience with Omnipollo probably started when they first started brewing beer. They brewed, I've got a beer here from Omnipollo in Buxton Brewery. The Cease and Desist is the yellow belly beer, 11% ABV. I love that. I love their very early beers. I was being sent beer from Johan in Sweden, with Omnipollo being a Swedish brewery. Double IPAs, out of this world. IPAs, stouts, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I thought they were the best thing since sliced bread when they first come out. And then they went through a stage. I don't know if they're still in this stage because I stopped drinking their beer, in all honesty. I stopped looking, I stopped buying because it just went too weird and wacky for me. I had a few beers that I really didn't like from Omnipollo, and I kind of just shut myself down from it until yesterday. Until I was in a bottle shop and I seen that and I thought, oh. And I you know, I had to look at the back of the bottle, made sure there was no like cream cake and all sorts of other adjuncts in it. And no, just a prize pills. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to buy that. £3.70. I'm so glad I went for it. I'm so glad I bought it. I brought it home. I've chilled it. It's a beautiful temperature. It's a beautiful beer. It's Friday. The sun is shining. And I got some Omnipollo beer to sit in the garden with. This is absolutely incredible and the perfect example of a Pilsner. I hope, just because I'm a little bit maybe, what's the word? Not jealous. I got jealous in my head for some reason. Greedy, if you like. Selfish. Selfish is the word. I hope, in my own selfish little way, that Omnipollo go back to brewing terrific double IPAs, terrific ordinary imperial stouts and fantastic pilsners like this. Because when they do that, they've never kind of, whenever they've done something, they've always put 100% into it. I may not like it, but they've always put 100% of their efforts into making beer. This is incredible Pilsner. Go out and find it in your local bottle shop. Look at the lacing. Look at the beer. Look at the drinkability. You won't be able to look at the drinkability, but I can. Incredible drinkability, fantastic taste, balance, 4.8% ABV. Give me 6 bottles of that. Give me a 5-litre mini keg of that, and I will absolutely demolish it. Love it. Omnipollo, prize pills. Brewed in Bavaria, Germany. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.